The last portion is the portion of the poem I first heard, and I still love it perhaps the most. And it concludes this long story. And it presumes that we're after Christmas. And the narrator says, well, so that's that. Now we must dismantle the tree, put the decorations back into their cardboard boxes, some got broken, and carry them up to the attic. The holly and mistletoe must be taken down and burnt, and the children got ready for school. There are enough leftovers to do, warmed up for the rest of the week. Not that we have much appetite, having drunk such a lot, and stayed up late and attempted, quite unsuccessfully, to love all of our relatives, and in general grossly overestimated our powers. Once again, as in previous years, we have seen the actual vision and failed to do more than entertain it as an agreeable possibility. Once again, we have sent him away, begging, though, to remain his disobedient servant, the promising child who cannot keep his word for long. The Christmas feast is already a fading memory, and already the mind begins to be vaguely aware of an unpleasant whiff of apprehension at the thought of Lent and Good Friday, which cannot, after all, now be very far off. But for the time being, here we all are, back in the moderate Aristotelian city of Darning in the 815, where Euclid's geometry and Newton's mechanics would account for our experience, and the kitchen table exists because I scrub it. It seems to have shrunk during the holidays. The streets are much narrower than we remembered, and we had forgotten the office was as depressing as this. To those who have seen the child, however dimly, however incredulously, the time being is, in a sense, the most trying time of all. For the innocent children who whispered so excitedly outside the door where they knew the presents to be grew up when it opened. Now, recollecting that moment, we can repress the joy, but the guilt remains conscious. Remembering the stable where for once in our lives everything became a you and nothing was an it, and craving the sensation but ignoring the cause. We look round for something, no matter what, to inhibit our self-reflection, and the obvious thing for that purpose would be some great suffering. So once we have met the Son, we are tempted ever after to pray to the Father, lead us into the temptation and evil for our sake. They will come all right, don't worry, probably in a form that we do not expect, and certainly with a force more dreadful than we can imagine. In the meantime, there are bills to be paid, machines to be kept in repair, irregular verbs to learn, the time being to redeem from insignificance. The happy morning is over, the night of agony still to come. The time is noon, when the spirit must practice its scales of rejoicing without even a hostile audience, and the soul endure a silence that is neither for nor against her faith, that God's will be done, that in spite of her prayers, God will cheat no one, not even the world, of its triumph. Troubling words, and yet there's hope embedded in them, that even in the most treacherous, depressing, and uninspired moment, there is the possibility of redemption. At every moment. It doesn't even need to be said, it's always there. Consider that at any moment, redemption of whatever kind and whatever form can emerge. But if you're just so busy hurtling past it, you'll miss oh, there it went. No, but there's another one coming. Walt Whitman said, letters from God fall in the street every day, and I leave them right where they are because I know they will come promptly forever. Letters from God fall in front of you every day. You don't have to read them all, but do try to read at least one. And then tell someone about it. It's that simple. It really is. We're going to sing our closing hymn, which is about the new year. It's a text that you may not know, but the tune is worth mentioning. I love that we tell stories about hymns. Thank you, Ruth. This is a song that comes out of the African American tradition. The tune is. The text, though, is a modern one. It's about the new year. We'll share that, and they'll have a word of blessing. And I thank you for bringing your whole, if not entire hearts to church this morning. I pray that a moment of redemption be available to you today. Auden's chorus concludes the poem this way. He is the way. Follow him through the land of unlikeness. You will see rare beasts and have unique adventures. He is the truth. Seek him in the kingdom of anxiety. You will come to a great city that has expected your return for years. He is the life. Love him in the world of the flesh. And at your marriage, all its occasions shall dance for joy. Yea, may it happen this day and every day, knowing that every day is one which the Lord has made. And even in the midst of winter, in the midst of anxiety and unlikeness and in our fleshy world, we are rejoicing and glad